The images seen out of Turkey and Syria the past few weeks remind us just how devastating earthquakes can be.
Yeah, these images are also raising questions about the potential for a similar disaster here in the U.S. Scientists say that a giant earthquake is long overdue along the San Andreas fault line in California, and they warn that not enough has been done to fortify buildings and other infrastructure against potentially catastrophic destruction if a major earthquake were to occur.
Joining us now is Lucy Jones. She's the founder of the Dr. Lucy Jones Center for Science and Society. She's also the author of an opinion article in the Los Angeles Times, which describes why a West Coast earthquake will be far more destructive than people think. So if a major earthquake happens in California in the near future, which is what I'm a former California resident. It's what keeps us up at night. What kind of destruction are we talking about?
The problem with what we've done is we focused on saving lives. We watch people crushed in buildings, and we try to avoid that. But we aren't willing to spend, we're afraid of spending too much money. In fact, it doesn't cost too much. And therefore, our building code solely says, make sure that people can crawl out alive. If it's a total financial loss, well, that was your choice to make. So we're intentionally building disposable buildings rather than buildings that can be repaired after the earthquake.
So it all comes down to building codes then, in other words, right? We've got to compel people to build stronger buildings. And then the question becomes, how do you do so? So why are the international building codes, to take a look overseas and see what we can learn, so inefficient, or so insufficient, rather, and what can be done to change that?
Well, the International Building Code is solely about life safety. And what we can do instead is say we're trying to have buildings that can be repaired. And, you know, the fear is that this is going to cost a lot, but it doesn't. Most estimates come out at maybe increasing the cost of construction by 1%. There was just an affordable housing complex built in San Francisco to this functional recovery standard, recover the function of the building after the earthquake. And it added 0.25% to the cost of construction. So we're afraid of the cost, but in fact, it isn't that big. And in the long run, you know, when you have a destroyed building, the neighbors around it can't use their building.
And so what are the, I guess, ideal code requirements that should be implemented, and what tend to be the obstacles? I mean, you, of course, mentioned code.
Yeah, but like if you're mayor or governor of California and you have magic wand powers, like what is the spell that you would cast? What would happen to these buildings?
Well, the old buildings are already built. Let's stop building more that are going to be destroyed. And that's to enact this building code of functional recovery. The engineers have developed the standards. It's solely about California adopting them. And
I mean, seismic retrofitting, too, is something that sounds like a big bill for buildings that are already existing. Is it that expensive? Can it be done?
That one depends upon the type of building. Some buildings are pretty expensive to retrofit, and mostly we don't try. But something that are called soft first-story buildings, all the collapsed apartment buildings we saw in 1989 and 94, that's very cheap. The city of Los Angeles has just completed a program that retrofitted all of those buildings, over 8,000 of them. And it was the estimate is that when we will save $40 for every dollar we spent on this.
So, Dr. Jones, I mean, this idea of being overdue for an earthquake, how reliable is predictive science when it comes to earthquakes?
Earthquakes are random. Therefore, I actually would never say they're overdue. Every year has basically a 1% chance of a San Andreas earthquake. That means on average, they happen about once every 100 years. The southernmost part of the fault, it's been over 300 years. But whatever's causing a long interval is happening now, so we don't think that the probability's up very much. But every year has a 1% chance of a San Andreas earthquake, has an almost 10% chance of another magnitude 7. So we don't know exactly when, but we know it's inevitable.
Hard to fathom.
Valuable.
Lucy Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you.